二部分呢，我们就来一起看一下第3和第5题。首先来看一下12套题的第3题。那么这道题呢，我们同样先阅读一下材料，然后听一下听力。那么阅读材料的时候啊，我们就要注意谁做了什么事，又出于什么理由。通常咱们的材料啊都是这么组织的。The university is considering making major changes to the college radio station. Changes would include an expansion of the station's broadcasting range, which would allow the radio's programming to reach nearby towns. One goal of the plan, 那么第一个目的 is to attract more students to apply to its communication program. Another goal is to provide the university with an extra source of revenue. University officials expect the enhanced radio station to significantly increase the number of listeners, which will in turn encourage businesses to place commercials on the radio. 我们来看一下这个题目的要求，同样的呢，也是看一下这个人的观点。那么这个观点呀，非常明确的表示出来是 support。那么这个人啊是支持这样一个做法的，所以我们只需要呀把他这个观点和原因啊说出来就可以了。那么在这之前呢，我们首先来听一下听力。
Now listen to two students discussing the article.
What do you think of the proposal?
I think it'll work. I mean, the range of the station now is basically limited to the campus, and so it's basically just a few programs, mainly for students.
Yeah?
Well, if this proposal goes through, there will be more programs, and it'll give the students more professional experience as they experiment with programming for a much larger, real-life audience. And stuff like that'll give them a better shot at getting a job after they graduate.
Of course.
Besides, the whole university will benefit from it.
What do you mean?
Well, you know my friend Tony, right? He told me that the radio station at his university did something like this about 5 years ago.
And?
Well, it's a success. They are making a lot of money out of commercials, and they are using it to offer more scholarships and to help fund projects to renovate the facilities of other programs.
That sounds really good.
好的，听力听完了，那么咱们只需要抓住这个 woman 的这2个论据就可以了，进行简单的陈述。The university plans to expand college radio stations' broadcasting range so as to attract more students to apply to its program and to provide the university with an extra source of revenue. The woman in the conversation thinks this change will work. She says currently the radio station range is limited to the campus. If they expand the range, there will be more programs. Also, they will reach a larger audience, and this will give students more experience in the real-life broadcasting and put them in a favorable position to find jobs. Besides, 第二个, the woman says this change will benefit the whole university. Since her friend's university started a similar change 5 years ago and make a lot of money out of commercials. They use the money to offer more scholarship and fund projects to renovate new facilities. 这个呀，就是先把这个事情的发出者他们要做这个事情的这个目的阐释出来，然后再把咱们这个观点呀非常清晰的1、2摆出来。我们来接着看一下下一套题的第3题。那么同样的，我们先来阅读一下材料，看看这个学校的这个官员呀想做什么。A university official announced plans to spend $2 million to build a new athletic stadium, commenting that a new stadium would help the university achieve its goal of attracting more top students. 那么抓住谁做什么事情，那么又是出于什么原因？ The official also said that, additionally, 那么第二个 building a new stadium would allow the university to strengthen its relationship with the town, since a new and larger stadium would have the space to seat not only students, parents, and alumni, but members from the local community as well. The woman expresses her opinion about the university's plan, state her opinion and explain the reasons she gives for holding that opinion. 那我们先来总结一下这个学校想干什么，然后这个女士啊，她的观点是什么，然后给出她的理由就可以了。那么审完题之后呢，我们一起来听一下听力。
Now listen to two students discussing the article.
So what do you think of the university's new plan?
Oh, I don't know. I don't think it's going to work.
No?
I mean, I can't imagine top students being too thrilled about some of the conditions on this campus.
What do you mean?
Like the science laboratories having such old, outdated equipment, and the library needing more books, and the student center being so small. I think that the $2 million could be spent in better places if the university is really serious about achieving its goal.
Okay, but what about the other reason for building the stadium? I mean, right now we have so little contact with the town.
Yeah, but this won't help relations. Look, people from town hardly ever come to games because our teams always lose, and they're not suddenly going to improve overnight. Besides, adding seats won't make a difference. I mean, if people from town didn't come before, they won't come now just because the place is bigger.
好的，听力听完了呢，咱们知道又要3步走了。第一步呢，说出他们想要做什么，然后这个女士的观点是什么，然后她的 arguments 是什么。The university is planning to build a new athletic stadium in order to attract more top students and to strengthen its relationship with the town. The woman doesn't think it will work. 那么为什么呢？ Firstly, the woman thinks some of the conditions on campus are too bad to attract top students. For example, science labs have outdated equipment, library not enough books, and student center being too small. Secondly, the woman says that since our teams always lose, people in the town rarely come to watch the games. And it's impossible that the teams improve overnight. Besides, adding seats won't help either. People in the town won't come to stadium just because it is bigger. So building this new stadium is not going to improve the relationship with the town. 那么非常明确呀，先3步走的战略。那么最后啊，最好来一个总结。那么前面呢，就尽量啊把握好时间。咱们在做练习的时候，也一定要注意把握时间。那么进行到第5题，那么第5题啊，通常啊都是一个问题，然后带着2种解决方案，咱们一起啊想一下哪一种方案会比较好说，然后啊陈述自己的理由就可以了。那么首先来看一下第12套题的第5题。The speakers discuss 2 possible solutions to the woman's problem. 那么又是一个女士遇到了一个问题啊，那么咱们呀要首先说出她的 problem 是什么，然后还要说出 2 solutions， 然后给出我们的意见。那么知道这样一个题目的要求啊，还是老样子，咱们就一起来先听一下听力，大家一定要注意做笔记。
Listen to a conversation between two students.
Hey, Madison, what's wrong?
Oh, I'm just struggling about what to do. I won an award from the Pacific Journalism Institute for an article I submitted, and...
Doesn't sound like anything's wrong.
Well, it's a huge honor to win, and there's an awards ceremony they've invited me to attend, which I'm super excited about. But, and here's what's frustrating, I've got a philosophy exam that's scheduled to end right when the ceremony begins.
Uh-oh. You're saying you'd just be finishing up taking the exam right when the ceremony starts?
Exactly.
But those ceremonies never start on time. They give long introductions, you know, have a general speech or something before they ever get to handing out awards. I'm sure they won't be ready to hand out your award right at the beginning. Just go when you're done with the test. You won't miss anything important.
Maybe, but that's a bit risky. I don't want to miss being there when they announce my name.
Well, have you talked to your professor about this?
Dr. Forrester? No.
Maybe she'll let you take the exam some other time.
True. She lets people reschedule exams sometimes, but she always makes them take it a couple of days early. That would mean less studying time for me, which I'm not thrilled about.
Less time to study. Oh.
Like I said, I'm still struggling about what to do.
好的，听完了听力呢，咱们就一起来看一下，参考一下这份答案，大家可以对照一下。那么首先说出他的问题是什么，他的 dilemma 是什么。The woman won an award and is invited to attend an award ceremony. But she's got a philosophy exam that is scheduled to end at the time when the ceremony begins. There are two possible solutions. 那么两种分别是什么呢？ The first one is to attend the ceremony after taking the philosophy exam, since these ceremonies never start on time and give long time introductions. So she won't miss anything important, but she thinks it's a bit of risky, and she doesn't want to miss being there when they announce her name. 那么第二个 the second solution is talk to the professor and reschedule the exam. But the professor always reschedule the exam earlier, which means less studying time for the woman. 下一部分呢，我们就要说出我们支持哪一个选择了。那么可以看出啊，其实第一个会比较好说呢。I think the woman had better choose the first solution, since rescheduling exam will reduce her studying time. The second solution will probably affect her grade. Even if it's possible that she'll miss the announcement of her name, she can still go to the award after the exam. 那么这个地方就把咱们支持的这个观点的原因啊说出来了。我们来看下一道题的第5题，同样的呀，也是一个问题。那么终于换了一个男性啊，是吧 ？Men's problem。然后我们要说出他这个问题是什么，他的 dilemma 在哪里，然后把两个 solution 直接摆出来，然后你支持哪一个，稍微动一下脑子，这个题就出来了。那我们先来听一下听力。
Now listen to a conversation between two students.
Hey, Mark, how's it going?
Not too good.
What's wrong?
Well, you know how I'm president of the anthropology club? Well, I'm supposed to drive everyone in the club to see a special exhibit at the museum tomorrow. My mom said I could borrow her van, so everyone would fit. But unfortunately, it broke down, and it's not going to be repaired in time for the trip.
Oh, so what are you going to do? Can you rent a van?
Yeah, that's a possibility. It's a little risky for me, though. I've tried to get in touch with the club members, but only 4 have gotten back to me and said they'd contribute some money to the cost.
What about the other members?
I don't know. It'd probably be okay with them too, but that's the risk. I don't know for sure. I don't want to get stuck with having to pay for most of the bill.
Well, since not everyone's gotten back to you, why don't you just postpone the trip? Until your mom's van is repaired.
Yeah, I could do that. Though I'm sure everyone would be real disappointed if they show up tomorrow ready to go and find out that we're not going.
好的，听力过后呢，咱们一定要记住3步走的战略。那么回答这个问题 The man is supposed to drive everyone in the club to see an exhibition, and he borrowed his mom's van. But the problem is that the van broke down and can't be repaired in time. There are 2 possible solutions to this problem. First, 那么第一种 he can rent a van, but he thinks it's a little risky. 那么为什么呢？ Because only a few people in the club agreed to contribute some money to the van. It's possible that the man will have to pay most of the bill. The second solution is to postpone the trip until his mom's van is in good condition. But the man says everyone will be disappointed if they find out that they can't go to the exhibition when they are ready. 那么第3部分呢，我们就来说一下自己的观点支持哪一种了。Personally, I would recommend the man to rent a van, since some of the students have already promised to split the rent. Those who haven't replied will definitely agree to contribute the money to the van. Even if the man has to pay most of the bill, he has to pay because he is the president and he has the responsibility to complete his task. 所以这个地方啊，他就支持了，这个男士啊，应该去自己租一个 van， 因为他是一个 president， 那么这是他应尽的一个责任。我们就看出啊，有理有据，一定要把自己的论点啊解释清楚。那么以上呢，就是咱们第2部分的全部内容。